So for me, it took me a solid decade. So I don't have a better, at 3 years, I couldn't figure out how to do it. It took me a long time to figure it out. And
maybe you could do it now.
Now it's
turn 1,000 into 100,000.
I could do it in significantly faster than a year.
I think one of the things is that I'm hearing you say is, invest that 1,000 into a skill. Invest it into a skill.
You will get the best return.
And put it into, that could be, okay, I'm going to buy a camera and for the next 2 years master becoming great at using the camera, whether it be video or photography, and then start working with clients and making some side income, and then using that money to reinvest in more equipment.
Exactly.
Using that money to maybe have someone else help me to scale my side business.
Yeah.
And then have that cash to invest in other things as well. It's like, and then develop new skills, and new skill, and new skill.
And it takes that mindset though, and the willingness to take risk, because, I would also caution that, because you have to be willing to just try. When I started Minority Mindset, I didn't have a camera. I didn't have any fancy equipment. I started recording videos off of my phone.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not going to invest so much money into this when I'm trying to, it's a hobby for me.
Yeah. See where it goes.
See where it goes. And but I did take an acting class. I was in law school. So I was in law school part-time. I was working on my business full-time. And then I took an acting class in the evenings, night school, because I was like, I've never talked in front of a camera before. I'm not even a good public speaker. I don't know how to present myself. I don't even know how to hit the on button on a camera. How am I supposed to do this? So I took an acting class because I was like, well, I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to try. So you have to be willing to get uncomfortable, and you have to be willing to take that risk. And this is I don't know if this is gonna offend people or I'm gonna say a bad word, but the reason why I think I've been able to become successful is because I'm stupid. My whole life, I've been told,
me and you both, man.
I've been told, Jaspreet, you're stupid. Jaspreet, you're stupid. Why would you want to do that? And you know what? That's the reason why I am where I am today, is because I'm stupid. Because I'm willing to, I never looked at the risk. And you call it stupidity, but for me I just saw the opportunity as I know I want to achieve something bigger, because I saw how hard my parents had it. I saw how hard my grandparents had it. My grandparents were refugees.
Yeah.
They lost their homes. They lost everything. They had to fight for their lives. And so I saw the things that my family had to go through. My grandparents raised me. They lived with me. So I lived with my grandparents and my parents. So I heard their stories, talked about the struggles, and that was where I started to get my basis of financial education. Because my grandfather would tell me, and he actually repeated this to me a couple of weeks ago when I was on the phone with him, and he was like, the biggest and worst disease is poorness. Because he said, I grew up and I saw extreme poverty. So my family's from a state in India called Punjab.